RP International was founded by Helen Harris in 1973 as she was going blind from retinitis pigmentosa. At that time, there was no research being conducted into the disease and no hope for those who suffered from it. RP International was created to fund research, increase public awareness and education, and provide human services for children, young adults, and elderly people who were diagnosed with degenerative eye diseases. The organization provides a forum for families with RP to discuss their needs. An information line answers questions for patients suffering from the disease. Chairlifts and night vision aids are provided to those in need. RP International has sponsored eye screening clinics for the public. These screenings have often resulted in diagnoses of serious eye diseases that would not otherwise have been detected. The Human Services programs also include TV announcements informing the public about retinal disease.
Do you know somebody who's constantly bumping into things? Somebody who may have the symptoms of RP, such as night blindness, and may not know where to turn? Then do them a favor. Tell them about RP International.
To raise funds, RP International has sponsored marathons, hosted celebrity dinners, and held major telethons. But the primary goal of the organization is to find a cure. The Gift of Sight campaign has funded the work of 3 internationally known researchers dedicated to developing the treatment of blindness.
The most promising hope lies in retinal tissue transplantation. This provides an opportunity to either preserve the sight of an individual who is losing his or her sight, or to restore vision.
The most revolutionary advancements have been made in the area of cell transplantation.
We are now able to transplant portions of the retina that suffer damage, in most instances of blindness. We hope with additional research and funding that we will be able to advance our work in the restoration of sensory function.
In a breakthrough development, Dr. Gholam Peyman of the Louisiana State University Eye Center conducted the first retinal cell transplant on a human. Helen Harris was invited to witness this historic operation. By transplanting cells from one part of the eye to another, Dr. Peyman improved the patient's vision beyond her wildest dreams. Previously, her eyes were capable of only light perception. As a result of the surgery, she was able to see her hands again. But for Dr. Peyman, this operation is only the first step towards helping the blind to see.
The number of patients who are visually impaired or handicapped is incredible. As a scientist, we are looking for a solution.
For Helen Harris, this small step provides hope for the future.
One of my eyes now sees nothing, and the other one sees very little. And I can tell you that if you can pierce the darkness with any kind of spot of light at all, it brings you back to a place in the world that would make that transplant worthwhile. Even if you couldn't read again, and even if you couldn't see a face clearly again, it still would be wonderful to get on the other side of the darkness.